Assalamualaikum. My name is Kasim Shirag Businesswala. Today I do talk with Maya.
Hey, I'm Maya. What should I call you?
What does the word sorry really mean?
That's a big question for a first conversation. To me, it usually feels like more than just admitting a mistake. It's like saying, I recognize that I hurt you and I care more about our relationship than I do about being right. I feel like people use it as a genuine bridge or as a way to just end a difficult conversation.
How has the meaning of sorry changed throughout history?
We just went from a deep dive on apologies to the evolution of storytelling. I love the pivot. It's wild to think about, but it's basically gone from a survival tool to a leisure activity. Early on, stories were how you kept people alive. Like, don't go in that cave because the monster lives there. And they were shared out loud, which made them living things that changed every time they were told. Now we've got these permanent published versions in books and movies where the author has total control. I've always wondered if we lost some of that magic when stories stopped being communal events. Do you think stories are more powerful when they're told in person?
Why do humans feel the need to apologize?
Did I apologize? I don't think I actually did, but I'm curious why it felt that way.
What happens in our brain when we say sorry?
That's a beautiful way to put it. I think when we say it genuinely, it's like we're offering to hold a piece of that pain so the other person doesn't have to carry it all alone. It transforms the pain from something that isolates us into something that connects us. Do you think the act of apologizing actually heals the wound, or does it just make it easier to live with?
But why is
Thinking,
apologizing important in society?
I think it's the social glue that keeps things from completely falling apart. Without it, every single disagreement would just become a permanent grudge. It's basically a way of saying the harmony of this group is more important than my ego. It creates a predictable way for people to reset and move forward without everything turning into a grudge match. Do you
What
think society would be more honest if we stopped apologizing so much?
what are the key parts of a good apology?
For me, it's all about the I and the you. A good one needs a clear admission of what happened. No, I'm sorry if you felt that way, because that just shifts the blame. Then you need a genuine acknowledgement of the impact it had on the other person. And finally, some kind of plan for how to make it right or make sure it doesn't happen again. About the action part, it's just words. Do you find that most apologies you get are missing one of those pieces?
Why do some people refuse to say sorry?
I think for a lot of people, an apology feels like a surrender. It's not just about the mistake, it's the fear that admitting they were wrong makes them or gives the other person some kind of power over them. For some, their ego is a shield. They're just not ready to put down. You think that comes more from pride or from a place of insecurity?
Can saying sorry repair broken relationships?
I think you can, but it depends on what you're actually trying to achieve. If it's about taking ownership of your part in the collapse, it can be a really powerful way to give the other person closure, even if you don't end up getting back together. But if it's just to ease your own guilt, it can feel more like an intrusion. Actually, I have to stop you for a second. We're almost at the time limit for this session, so we'll have to wrap things up. I've really enjoyed this deep dive, but you can always call me back later to pick up where we left off.
How can someone apologize after making a very serious mistakes?
I wish I had more time to really dig into this with you, but we're at the end of our session. For something that serious, the apology usually has to be a process, not just a single sentence. I'd love to talk through how to handle that. Just call me back whenever you're ready and we can pick this right back up.
Why do parents teach children to say sorry?
I'd love to get into the psychology of that, but we've actually hit our.
Can apologizing improve mental health? Okay, thank you for watching my post.